Cheers, everybody. Welcome in. Miscellaneous here for the second episode of Inebriated Thoughts. Hanging out here with Bumpy Road, Bruise. Yeah, so I've just I don't know. Like I said, we're going to hit on some key points and have a discussion about some things. But I know Bumpy. Cheers, Angie. There you go. Cheers, Sam. More than welcome to join. Anyways, yeah. So we do a lot of beer shows collectively, and I'll put the link out there. I do want to keep a semi-small panel and keep it at least enough to where we can have a discussion before it turns into a total fucking free-for-all. But I'll put it out there. I know Jamie C. and anything, but if I don't know you, you ain't getting on here. I'm just gonna let you know, right? Fucking now. Yeah. So we do a lot of beer shows, and collectively, I hear a lot of stuff, and I reference a book. I have a book. I write down. I hear crazy thoughts and ideas or weird contrasting things, and I'd like to. I don't know. Pluck the brain of other beer drinkers in the community. So yeah. Anyways, I've been drinking some cheap stuff, but I'll drink my last craft beer that I have. This is from Lexington. This is their maple barrel aged stout at 12%. You don't have to show anything. I'm just doing it because I didn't want to be a cheaper son of a bitch and start my beer show off with it. Bud Ice.
Yeah, it's not coming in. It's too dark on my can.
What do you got? Hold on.
Spyglass Singularity Citra.
It is dark.
Yeah, dark. It's like a dark blue color with a black label.
There you go. Yeah. Cleared up there. Goddamn Logitech. 8.5. Hell yeah.
8.5.
All right.
Got this one onto the side warming up.
I
got very hard.
1050. Man, I wish you could have had it in the stovepipe. Yeah. Oh, man. They're out there still.
Yeah.
Anyways.
My first, well, I mean, this would be the second time having it when I opened that one, but the first one last week.
Oh, yeah.
I was pretty impressed, though.
What?
So I was pretty impressed.
Oh.
Yeah. Because a lot of stuff from Oscar Blues lately hasn't been that great, so.
Yeah, that's like, once, I didn't try it last year because they formatted down. They went from the bigger cans down to like 12, and it was like $22 they wanted for it. And I'm like, eep. I'm getting way less beer, and I'm paying like the same price for a 4-pack of Tall Boys that I used to.
Yeah, I think I only paid something like $15 for it.
That's a good deal. I'd pick that up for that. There's a barrel aged narwhal I got here. There's a 4-pack my buddy's sitting on that nobody's gonna get. It's from like 2018.
$20. I've never had that yet. I've had the narwhal. That's it. Just the standard.
I might have to pick that up then. Not drink them all. Anyways, first thought of the evening that I had, celebrity endorsed products. Huh?
Josh.
Yeah, GTA 5.
Dinner GTA 5.
I'll take your mod away, and then everybody can time him out. Anyways, yeah, celebrity endorsed or inspired products. You know what I mean? There's some beers that have been made out there over like TV shows, and like I said, like genuinely celebrity endorsed beers. What are your thoughts on that, Bumpy?
I mean, some of the older ones. I mean, it was like beer commercials and stuff were different back in the day.
I've got a list of 17 that we can look at.
Malt liquor was a big one that was endorsed by NFL and stuff like that. I think basketball, maybe even. There's some endorsements I think that were kind of cool that took a long time incoming. That was Anthony from Life is
Life is
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
He did a thing with the Simpsons, the Duff beer. That became
Yeah.
a big so it wasn't like celebrity and I mean the cartoons.
You know what I mean? That's why I put it at like because I really thought about this and I looked at this list of beers and it's either it is celebrity endorsed or it's
Mm,
inspired by type
right.
of deal. So yeah, it'll pull together. I know what you mean.
And yeah, then there's the stuff the Cheers beer. That was kind of like
The
the
Duff product was interesting because they had it and it looked exactly like the Duff beer, and then they had to relabel like their cans is what I heard because I was gonna buy it. It was I had to buy it from the UK is where they brewed it, and I was gonna buy it and I put it off for 2 weeks and I went back again and they were like you can't get it, it's gone.
What
And
style of beer was it?
I'm sure it wasn't anything fancy,
pale lager.
a beer
Yeah.
beer,
It's
but
normal beer.
yeah.
But yeah, I think the only other one, I mean, Seinfeld, they did a lot of endorsements on their show. But I mean, I'm okay. I mean, if a celebrity wants to endorse a product like that, I mean, I'm fine with that. Is it gonna make me want to buy it? No.
It gives you that gimmicky. You're like,
Yeah, it does kind of give me because a lot of times they're gonna be getting paid some big bucks. So it's somebody
yeah.
that has some
Oh,
dollars
no,
they can just throw
sure.
around. Typically,
Yeah.
Yeah, I must admit, when it's been like a band or a sports team that have released something like that, I tend to jump at it, even though I probably know it's going to be shit.
you mean like the Steve Austin? Like the Steve Austin?
Yeah, that sort
I've
of
had
thing.
both of them.
I have picked that up a few times.
The IPA is better
Set
than the
back down.
lager, and the
Yeah.
IPA ain't that good either. I mean, it's not bad, but I definitely didn't like the the broken skull lager. I was like, yeah, I don't know.
It is
Yeah.
pretty cool
If,
though. Like, say
if
for
somebody passed
example,
me that, I would drink it. You know, that's good. Would
yeah,
I
if
go
you
out?
have like a band that you like, and they do like say they do like an Australian tour, and they'll release a beer for that tour, and it's like the beer that you get at the concerts. Like I do like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So like the Deftones, they have a few beers that have been made
Yeah,
with the Deftones. So I mean, I'd love to have some of
Deftones,
those. I love the
Megadeth,
Deftones, but
tons of people. Well, here, let me share this. I'm going to share the screen. I got a list here of some products. I know that Bumpy's seen for sure. I don't know, Sam. You probably might have run across some of these products. It's amazing the fucking things you find. But yeah. Oh shit. Here, let me not spoil it and just go all the way
going
back.
down at the bottom of the screen.
Well, yeah, I wanted to make sure the list looked halfway fucking decent. So 17 celebrity beers ranked from Rock and Rotten. I don't know. It's from 2008,
right.
18. So I guess it puts it more of an OG thing. So, I mean, what do we got here? Stillwater. I know I've heard a lot of things about Stillwater, 5%. Action Bronson, 7,000. Jeez. You know,
So he's a
celebrity.
YouTuber, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Was he like rapper, foodie? I think he was getting into some kind of boxing or something.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know much
I
about
thought he
him.
was the guy that owned like Virgin.
No,
Well,
that's Richard Branson.
That's
okay.
yeah, that guy. Yeah, that guy went to fucking
So I have no
space.
clue who this is. So
Almost.
Close enough.
me at all.
But yeah, I've never had this. We don't get a lot of Stillwater, but yeah, um, I'm sure this is a product a bunch of people have seen from
I've had it.
Robinson. Their Trooper Red and Black Porter.
Oh no, I haven't had that. I had the other Trooper.
Yeah, they've got quite a few in that series, like different styles. I reckon I've had a lager.
Designed
The
by
Trooper.
Iron Maiden vocalist Bruce Dickinson, in collaboration. So like this is actual celebrity endorsed. This is inspired. So that's the difference on the two that I was trying to bring up earlier. You know, not all beers are in collab with the people. Let's see. We're moving on to number 3, the Woot Stout out of
Yeah,
Stone.
I had it.
Haven't had that beer. Probably won't. I don't know. I've actually seen Stone bringing back a bunch of their old recipes.
Yeah,
Bourbon barrel
it's
aged,
gotten
though.
worse. It's gotten worse year after year.
They got to figure it out. But this doesn't sound too bad. I haven't had it. It's always a roll of the dice. Yeah, there you go. Dogfish Head. Wood Age Bitches Brew. Celebration of Miles Davis' 1970 record. 40th
That's a
anniversary.
random one.
You would have never. I've seen that beer and I would have never put the fucking two together
Yeah, for sure.
at all. Vanilla, licorice, chocolate, and wood. There's an old ass 6-pack of that floating around my buddy's store.
But it's still good.
You think?
Oh yeah, I'd grab it.
All right. I'll trust your judgment. So there's going to be a few of these on the list, and I've had a few of these products. This is the Game of Thrones series that Omegang did.
Oh, okay.
I've had their smoked porter and creek ale. This 6.5. It's the red one. Fucking fantastic. That got me into like the trying more like the cuvées. You know, like we did. Beer Man did the cuvee thing, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna get like a nice chocolate heavy imperial stout and mix it with like a nice cherry lambic or creek or something, and it was fantastic. Absolutely out of this world. I'd recommend it if you see. I don't know. It's should be still holding up. I see bottles. I see shops that still sell those Belgian sour cherries, and it's a smoked. That's right. It's a smoked porter. That beer was different on a bunch of levels. Really good though. There you go. It even tells you what cheese to pair with: smoked Gouda, braised meats, and rich desserts. Whew. This is a company I haven't had or really heard about. Schmaltz Brewing Company out of Clifton, New York, if they're even still open, because this is an older article. But Bittersweet Lenny's Ripa, RIPA. Jeez.
I like the
Inspired
look
by
of their logo. It looks cool.
yeah, inspired by stand-up comedian Lenny Bruce. So inspired by, not endorsed, but rye double IPA. That doesn't sound bad at all.
Yeah, you don't find too many
10%.
rye.
That's a fucking heavy one. I'd take a stab at that.
I'd take a rip at it.
Yeah. Breaking Bud IPA.
I've definitely had that one.
I've seen these. We get this product in where I live, and I haven't tried it because I looked at the can and I was just like,
Yeah, I think they
oh,
got.
boy.
I think they got sued over that.
Like it's either gonna be like really good or it's gonna be complete fucking. I haven't got into the knee deep too much, and I don't think
I
that they
found
had dates.
back in the day, Knee Deep were really good at old school Westies. And we used to get quite a bit of it here in Australia. So I remember having that one. And I can't remember specifically if that was good or not, but
Would
most of their beers were all right.
Would you
That
say
sounds
you guys were knee deep in their beers?
great though.
Fuck yeah.
Mango passion fruit with pine and dank, crisp complex mosaic Simcoe and CTZ. That sounds fucking great.
This is what I'm currently trying.
Oh, you're in the liquor, huh?
The old Wild Turkey, Matthew McConaughey, the new one that he's been
Long
promoting.
branch.
Speaking of celebrity endorsements.
Jeez. Yeah. Where the fuck were we? Nope, that's not the right one. You see here. Another one, this is their sour blonde. which I haven't had. I can find a bottle of it still. That's the middle one there, gold. Pretty sure.
Has Omni Gang paid this list to put a heap of their beers on there?
I guess their barley wine.
They've
I've
had
had
about 4 or 5 already, I reckon.
I've had this. I've had the barley wine as well. There's one on this list that I didn't get, which was um, their bourbon barrel aged one. But brandy soaked raisins, dark fruit, hints of apricot. It was good barley wine. Great Lakes has one. The old Elliot Ness Amber Lager.
Yep, Alex had that and he knew all about it. The whole history of what happened.
Rocking it out of Cleveland. Let's see. There it is, the Imperial Barrel Aged Stout. This one I didn't get. This bottle over here. My buddy, that might be the one my old plug said he had. My Instagram plug.
Mm.
I have to hit him up. Land Shark. I know if you're from the South and the U.S., you're familiar with this. It's Jimmy Buffett.
I grabbed that not because it was Jimmy Buffett, but it was like years ago, and I wanted something that was going to be like Corona but be cheaper. There it was.
Isn't that what Alex calls himself?
Yeah.
Anheuser-Busch product? Yes, sir. Number 13. Here you go. Faith America Ale. Out of New York. I've never heard of this company either. This is in collab with Kelsey Grammer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
5%.
I thought it was going to be Jim McGraw and Faith, whatever her name is.
Faith Hill.
Yeah,
that's who I thought of straight away. I thought she probably wouldn't even drink beer.
Yeah. Interesting one. Belgian style. With a taste of a lager.
It is pretty cool though if you have like a favorite celebrity or sports star or whatever, and then you hear of them drinking like a barley wine or some like obscure sort of style. You think, yeah, good on them.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of celebrities that are like they're co-owners of big like the hard liquors. Like tequila has been pretty.
Yeah.
Gin. A lot of celebrity endorsed gins.
Yeah. So we got this one. This isn't inspired by, obviously. I haven't heard of this company either.
Vyvanse?
Yeah. They're out of Grand Rapids. Probably might not even be around. 9.5% Tart Imperial Stout. Inspired by Pink Floyd, obviously.
Definitely. Yeah, you can tell it's inspired, but it wouldn't be endorsed by.
9.5. Chocolate cherry. Looks syrupy, smells like blackberries. Little more oil, has a porter aftertaste. Tom Green, cherry milk stout. It's actually celeb collab. Never heard of this either. Bayou's Brewing Co.
Yeah, I've actually had some of the Tom Green stuff. It's from a Canadian brewery.
Yeah, they're at Bankley Kill, Ontario.
Yeah, we've got a bar here in Melbourne that they have really good contacts with some of the Canadian breweries, and I remember having that on tap.
Hell yeah.
Did you put your mouth on the nozzle?
Fuck yeah.
There you go. Got your...
There's a lot of Canadian breweries that are underrated.
Where's Josh at, right? The gang tries to get Mac to come back to Dock Street. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia collab. Dock Street Brewing Company out of Philly. I'm not familiar.
Have you two boys seen that show?
It's either the episodes I've watched are really good, or I feel like
Yeah. See, I've never seen it, but I've had quite a few people recommend it to me.
They've also recommended you go see a shrink, but
There you go.
That's not going to happen.
Not a lot of body to it. Seems more like coffee thin. There's a metallic aftertaste I can't place. Yeah.
Oh, do each one of these have write-ups on them like that?
Yeah.
Like about how bad they are?
Well, maybe not how bad they are. Fuck, I don't know. Marky
Maybe my
Ramone's
reviews?
Natural Brown Ale. This is out of fucking Barcelona, Spain. Christ almighty.
Natural.
That's a pretty gimmicky fucking celeb endorsed beer right there. That's what the bottle label looks like? Holy shit. Anyways,
the thing
that
is,
was
though,
all 17,
people would eat that up.
Christ.
Fans of the Ramones would love that.
Like it's going out of style.
Here I am thinking my dogs are annoying the shit out of me. That's way worse.
Oh yeah.
That was a pretty cool topic.
Jamie C brought this shit up. Josh showed me. Jamie checked in this Biden's fucking Pilsner or whatever and bashed him, and he got fucking. He's on Hayes Boys. They picked this fucking rundown and put it up. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was talked about because he was drinking it on Craig's stream yesterday.
That shit was funny.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? All right.
Poor Fidens, he's just slayed him.
It's not that.
And he's
maybe
like,
not,
he's a
maybe that's not
fanboy
their
too.
beer style, you know.
Yeah,
What kind of beer was it?
a Pilsner.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that was a collab. I don't think they just did it on their own.
No, I reckon this one was just them. It was only brand
Said that
new. Like
2 minutes
he
ago,
got
you
it.
fuckhead.
Yeah, it had like, I think the can date was like 2 days old or something. He'd only just bought it.
Yeah, because I mean they've done collabs because they normally just do mostly New England IPAs.
Yeah.
So
No, but I reckon this was just I reckon from what I remember seeing when he held it up, I reckon it was just a Fidens beer. So I remember asking him if it was German or Czech Pilsner, and he didn't really say.
Did he check?
But he just started paying out on it.
Shit.
Was he?
All right. So I guess
afterwards.
Yeah.
Sauce.
Oh, you got dark beer now, huh?
Where's your beer? Talking to you, Sam.
I've got whiskey.
He's drinking liquor and VB, living his best life.
Venera.
Oh, that's right. It's a 1050.
I do have a really good dark beer, but I'm saving it for Drew's when I go on for his when we do the 2 beers. Because it's hype. It's massive hype.
Yeah. So this is something I was watching. I think it was Eric Thomas Metal Thompson 75. I'm sure people are familiar with it.
Thompson.
No. Massachusetts beer reviews. I don't have any more Prairie. I drank them all. They were fucking great. The last few that I've had. Don't buy the bomb. Anyways, so I heard something about some liquor, and it was like a rum or something that they took, and they put it on a boat and just sailed it around the world in barrels, right? And it came back, and then they bottled it and sold it off for a different, like, I guess, nostalgic. It definitely brings a different kind of hype to it, I guess you would say. But I thought about a concept. If you were to do that in like the beer world, like, could you could do like a fucking the like fooders and do an open like fooder open ferment and sail it around the world and collectively pick up something like a different yeast, because it's going to be different parts of the world. If you go from port to port, you're going to pick up totally different yeast profiles and just shit that's floating through the air. Obviously, you got to keep it clean to a certain aspect. It's on a ships, but yeah, I thought that would I thought that's an interesting concept, and I don't know if it would be worth it on its. If I wouldn't go large scale, it'd be something to start like try on a small scale, but I think it would be a super unique product to just have like wild culture, like barrel aged saison that's traveled the whole
Yeah.
world.
The global edition.
I mean, I don't. it is. It does have a gimmicky aspect to it, and would it work? I don't know, but
Should do by plane, train, and automobile.
automobile. I don't know.
Then it can be
You think it'd be around the saltwater too? I don't know. Maybe a goza.
saltwater taffy goza.
What type of boat are we talking here? Is it a little dinghy?
No.
A banana boat.
Yeah.
Jeez. There we go.
A big Viking ship.
Oi.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I would. I think you'd have to facilitate that in a certain kind of aspect. You know, you'd kind of need like airflow through if you were literally storing in like wood, like fooders and stuff like that, and it would change through climate. I mean, I'm not talking like about how like who is it? How like founders they say their beer is like cave age, but it's in like an underground facility. You know what I mean? It's climate controlled fucking venue. It's the different aspect, you know.
Mm.
Give it a shot if it wasn't too expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those. I don't know. I bought one of those gimmicky. Was it whiskey, scotch, or something like that? Anyways, so it wasn't really moonshine, but it was from that guy from the moonshine.
Oh
Moonshine
yeah,
Shop.
it's from who Sugarlands is who produces their products.
Yeah, it was that one where he made it with where it's supposed to be like super infused because he like did some type of shock therapy to the wood or something. Well, it was, yeah.
Oh, Tim Smith's the cinnamon whiskey
uh, no, it
or
wasn't cinnamon.
rye. I know the one guy. He's got the rapid aging with the
Yeah,
like
it was a rapid
electrolyte.
agent. That was the Tim Smith. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and it was
it's,
like it wasn't super good.
what's the name of his shit? I can't think of it off the top of my head. I know what you're talking about. I've had a product before.
No.
I feel like it starts with an O. Nah, I don't know. Anyways, what else do I got in the book?
The little black book.
It's green, actually.
It's the Notebook. Hey, it's
Let's see. Flip through here. All kind of bullshit.
I had to put mine out, Bumpy. They were driving me nuts.
your dog.
Yeah, two of them just going like just moving around me. I had to keep putting it on pause. It was driving me insane.
Yeah, it's mostly this one. The other dogs will bark too, but it's this one right here. Come on up, Sadie. Show
Yeah.
yourself. Come
Nah,
on,
it's
Ray.
pretty warm here today, so they're a bit like uncomfortable.
Here's an interesting thought. So, you know how people don't make like the tinctures and stuff? Beer Man's made the like coffee, his chocolate cacao tincture, um, and the vanilla tinctures, right? So why don't they have hop tinctures?
Well, they have hop water.
have hop water. So it's pretty much the same thing. It's like just like pretty much drawing out all. It's like I don't know. Instead of dry hopping, you could use it as like an alternative type of deal.
I think it's something to do with like the reaction that it has with yeast and stuff. It's
Too
different.
high alcohol
Yeah.
content fuck with the yeast. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm.
Well, not that it'll mess with the yeast, but I mean that it will. It won't have the same aromas and flavors coming out of it because there's some type of weird reaction that like when a boy meets a girl, some weird reaction happens.
So you're saying it'd be like, more subtle sort of thing.
Maybe, or just different.
Yeah. Like,
They do have the hop whiskey though, right?
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, the dry hop spirits.
Yeah.
They have a few of those products.
one of the breweries here does like dry hop gin.
There you go. Paul talks about it. There's hop extracts. No idea how they're made commercially. Yeah.
Well, you take a needle and they stick it in and they extract it. Actually, Paul, they send the hops off to this room by themselves with a magazine and a cup.
Yeah. Definitely different. Oh, yeah.
If they're all jacking off to another hop, it'd be Talus.
I mean, just trying to think. I mean, other than because they have the few different ways that they get the more extract. They got the lupulin powder and
the cryo
as well.
Freeze dry it.
And but I don't know. I don't know. Something to maybe play around with. Oh, we're not reviewing beers.
Yeah,
this
we're
is
not
totally different.
We're not giving you notes.
No, yeah, we're not reviewing beers. This is beer talk.
He's got a note. He's from the notebook.
I mean, so this is one that I thought of. I know they make a lot of they say they make a lot of chili beers and stuff, right? And they use like ancho. Like a lot of companies that I have, they'll use like an ancho, which is they lean on more like a smoky aspect, which it's not bad, but it's not bringing what it needs to be compared to like smoke malts. But like jalapeno stout, like oatmeal stout, or like a jalapeno milk stout. Yeah, I know. That's a shut up, Bumpy. That shit right there is great.
That'll be my next beer. Thank you.
Yeah, I love chili in a stout. It's awesome.
I do too. I wish they'd bring more like the heat. And then I know some people when they drink the stouts are like, oh, it's too vegetal or whatever. But I don't know.
When
I've had some spicy. Bumpy sent me that one from Rogue, and I've had some self-proclaimed spicy beers, and they just don't hit typically where they like the standard is what you think that you're buying.
My ghost smoked teleporter was pretty good. If I kept brewing and I made it again, I would have amped it up just a little bit more. But it was one of those things where it's like you drink it and you're like, oh yeah, you get the smokiness. It could have used a little bit more of a smokiness too. That's the other thing I was going to amp up a bit more. Then you get like this kind of like, oh wait, there's like a pepper, and then it's like, all right, you drink it, it's all right, and then all of a sudden you're like, whoo, there's a heat, and it starts building. It's the ghost thing. So it was cool because it would do the thing where it would sneak up and it would actually get.
Yeah, that's
like, wow, there's actually heat on my palate. But,
yeah, I've had minimal beers. Besides the one that from Throwback, that Bohemian Pilsner with the local jalapenos, It's
Fire roasted.
it's crispy light, and it fucking brings the heat. Absolutely
It'd give you like
fantastic. If you can
Mexican
talk
vibes.
coffee into sending you a beer mail, which Sam, I'm not talking to you because it's expensive for that kind of beer. But that, oh dude, that's a bucket list. If you come stateside and you like a spicy, light, crispy fucking beer, that I'm telling you,
Mhm.
fucking out of this world. I like the jalapeno. Like one of the big companies that let me down with the fucking with the pepper beers and the chili beers and stuff was Prairie, and I've given them some pretty good praise lately because I've had some good products from them. Oh yeah, that's right. Where Josh lived, they had a couple. They had like that. They had like a Carolina Reaper beer where you had to sign a waiver, and I think you only got like an 8-ounce pour.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. You gave me an idea though for this upcoming Monday for a question.
Inebriated thoughts.
Bumpy's got his own question this week.
That's right, and it's such an in-depth, deep question. I will put it out at the beginning of the show, so everybody has
Cheers,
time
Mark
to
Gate.
recollect.
Welcome in. My phone is going off. Who's fucking around?
Where's last beer? He's
Going
got to
to
be
talk
down the
to
dinner.
everybody on Marco Polo.
He'll come in when it's more free for all.
Yeah, he'll come in like right when miscellaneous is like, okay, well, we're going to be signing off.
He doesn't want to have to think.
Shit. 10 ounces, and there you go. Joe said it.
What's case? Is it KCBC brewery over there?
Yes.
What are they like?
Mediocre.
I can get some of their stuff, but I
Yeah.
get kind of weary because I know they're not from here.
Yeah.
And when they get here and they're real flashy, and I'm like, seen a lot of IPAs, and I just be sure to check my dates. I've seen it when I was further down south, when I was on vacation a couple years. I seen it down there at Craft Beer Cellar in Lauderdale. Really cool place, man. I went in there. They had taps, all kinds of craft beer. It's right on the water. They got a beer garden. And it's like literally the fucking rivers right there. It's a beautiful fucking place. They were cool. I went back in there and talked with them. They said the guy who I guess runs that store, it's franchised out because they have them all throughout the U.S. John and Ellie goes to one up where he lives at. Nobody cares about summer rain, Josh. Keep talking like that, you're gonna lose your mod.
Yeah, the reason I asked is I've got a beer in the fridge I might crack next. It's one of our hype breweries has done a collab with them.
Yeah.
I think
Paul,
it might be a double
You said
IPA.
KCBC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's what I think of KCBC because I've had a lot of beers from them. If you like,
Sam gets shit that I get that's made here, Paul, that I don't get.
if you like a brewery that has A+ can art with C+ beer, go Casey.
So you haven't sold it to me then.
Yeah, you might as well go get some.
That's the thing, though.
Sours are more like
Aussie
Berliner
brewery,
Weiss. I mean, if
the
you like,
Aussie brewery who's done it with
It's
them,
like
they're
it's
good.
like fancier clown shoes.
Yeah.
it's just their stuff's just it hasn't struck me as fantastic.
Yeah.
It's
I've
been good
only had
enough that I
two.
bought probably about 13 different beers from them, but
Yeah, fucking Duclaw.
I'd probably rate most of them around like probably give them like a 38 to like 42 tops on a 50 scale. So good,
That's
good,
a good
to
fluctuation by your score.
Yeah.
I had one.
Like say a brewery like Sierra Nevada, what would your average score be for them? Similar.
I don't drink a lot of Sierra
I
Nevada.
love their torpedo.
Yeah.
Their pale ale to me is the classic. That's just kind of what, when I have a pale ale, I kind of like sometimes say, oh, they'll compare it to their pale ale. So I mean, their narwhal, when I first had that years ago, I was blown away because I hadn't really had it ever when I first had it, and I wasn't really into imperial stouts, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. So it was really good. I've had it years later, and I'm like, yeah. When you compare it to other breweries, it's all right, but
Yeah.
it's still like old recipe. Yeah,
Like I said,
I'd put them in the. They'd probably be right around the 40 to 45 range for most of the stuff. I think.
their shit's consistent too.
Yeah, like
That's
this.
the thing.
This
You've got like you're like the OG. You've been fucking craft beer in America. They're like one of the since what, late 70s, like 78 or something like that. Sierra Nevada.
Yeah,
They've got their own
I think
hop
that's kind of when
farm,
they were
don't they?
getting
Like across
getting
from the
started.
brewery.
Right?
I like how their shit's consistent.
Yeah, I think it was 81 when their first product came out.
I'm gonna pick that shit up, Bumpy. I'll go to the store tomorrow and figure it out. But
That's a good call.
I
That's a
get
good
it.
call
On
by
the
Paul
narwhal.
in the chat.
He's never had the barrel aged narwhal, and there's a 4-pack from 2018 sitting on the shelf at my buddy's store for $20.
I totally agree with that call by Paul in the chat. Like Collective Arts, they have a lot of just average beers, but
When they hit it,
out,
it's good.
you're helping out the hippie artists to do the can artwork.
Collective Arts, Josh. It was on. I think it was on Beer Bowl discussions or whatever. And I think Paul said something, but they have their Stranger Than Fiction Porter, but they got a variant that I guess we're not getting. I can't remember exactly because they're Stranger Than Fiction Porters, all right.
Stranger than
Yeah.
Fiction Porter.
I think you sent me that fucking tap, didn't you? Should be over here on this page.
The Origin series definitely isn't what it used to be.
Bumpy sent me that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a bunch. I have a bunch more of those. I meant to send them out to people, and I just forgot. You got stuff I wanted to send off to Michael Kormroff, but I got to get him like a beer.
And he sent me the Cigar City one.
Yeah.
I reckon he added me on Facebook the other day. I was like, that's random. I don't even know him.
Who?
Komarov.
Oh, that old guy's cool as shit.
Yeah, he's good. Like I've seen videos and that with him, but yeah, just the fact that he just added me, maybe he's seen some of our videos or something.
Well, plus you're what, the stout, short and stout or whatever.
Yeah, and I'm popping up probably because I've started like.
Yeah.
Well,
he's big in it.
Guys
He's big
have
in
started adding each other on there, so it comes up as like mutual friends sort of thing.
I will say, Collective Arts, man, some of their shit, it's like when they do it and they're bringing it to the table, it's good. But sometimes it's the can dates too. I know they have a couple facilities, I think, in the U.S. now, where they're brewing on U.S. soil.
Yeah, Wisconsin.
Yeah, I know it's Wisconsin. They got one out of Waunakee. And I think they even maybe tried a second facility.
Now, is it Waunakee or is it Wanaki?
I don't know. We need to get Alice Cooper on the phone.
Sounds native, so.
You know?
Oh, I almost poured.
Come on, remember that scene from Wayne's World? Where he says Milwaukee. He's like, no, it's actually Milwaukee. And he gets like, come on. Wayne's World.
I need to watch Wayne's World again. It's been
I've seen
ages
Wayne's
since
World,
I've
but I
seen
was
it.
like 18
When
years
they
old.
meet
I had
Alice
no
Cooper
clue.
and he's like the super smart weird guy. When they go backstage, that's just hilarious.
When I've seen Alice Cooper in interviews and that, he seems like an absolute legend. Like he's real humble and like quite funny, articulate. Like he seems like a great
Yeah, he's
bloke.
not a fucking he's a smart guy,
Yeah.
articulate. He's got a big. He's got like a hot dog place, I think, up in like Wisconsin area. He's like got his own restaurant or whatever.
So is that where he grew up?
I probably. What is
Yeah.
that? Oh, fucking what? You show off.
Oh yeah, you get that nice.
You get that nice spicy burn
Jalapenos.
right before you go to bed.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's
There you go.
have some hot farts.
That's what you get for fuck on me.
That wild
Laying
turkey
down.
I had was pretty good, but I've had some really good whiskeys lately, so it just doesn't live up to those.
That's an expensive hobby. Origins of Darkness is expensive. What Josh is saying. I've seen some of the ones on the shelf, and I'm just like,
I just feel like
they're fucking out of their mind. They want me to
5 years
spend
ago, I felt like they
$30
were way
for
better.
fucking 12-ounce cans. And if I don't like it, I still have 3 cans. If they want like their origin, this is a big thing I want to hit on. How they put out the 4 every year. They just need to sell a 4 mixer of each of their variants and stop fucking around. If you want people to pay $30 for a 4-pack.
Paul's talking about how he lives not far from Collective Arts, but the Americans seem to get more than what he does. So I'm just going to look up on Untapped because I reckon I've had shitloads of them.
I've had a bunch of their IPAs, their sours. They had a weird one. It was like a chocolate coffee sour. It was a collab with Stillwater. I didn't like that.
Well, see, okay. Paul's thing. It says Sam doesn't know I'm a mere 5-hour drive from, and CA to me means California. And I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I thought the same
how
thing.
are you 5 hours away from California, but still on Eastern time?
So I've just looked at Untapped. I've had 39 Collective Arts beers. So that goes to show that, yeah, they actually come to Australia a fair bit.
So what are you doing now, Josh? You trying to digest your dinner before joining?
No. Big Flake. Hashtag Big Flake for last beer. The Origins of Darkness series did sound pretty good. I don't know.
When they went from those big wax bottles into cans, they
Origin of Darkness.
haven't been as good.
What's up, Dan?
It's one that came in the tube.
Oh yeah, that was the. I had a couple of those. I had the one that they did a collab with Siren, the one with the whale on the front.
Yeah, the barrel aged stuff.
I think I can still get a couple of those, and then they did another one. I actually do have them. I'm not going up there to get them now, but the cool thing when you were getting the high ABV stuff from them, and when the bottle art, when you open the tube, it would come and it would have like you could frame it. It was the exact fucking bottle art, and everyone it was cool as shit. They don't do that no more. It's unfortunate.
Have you guys got like a Canadian brewery that sort of you've thought, fuck yeah, these guys are awesome?
Whoever brews Moosehead.
Yeah.
I think it's got Moosehead Brewery.
See what I've had from Superflux, Town was another good one.
Actually,
there's been a few like they're underrated.
And then like I've had some Flying Monkey stuff.
Well, who's
there's a lot of awesome stuff coming out of the Toronto area and Vancouver.
Tanner's been drinking a lot of that shit.
They've always been good. I don't pick this stuff
consistent.
up all
That shit, that beer tastes just like it does every time you go to drink it. I can't complain.
There's
I
another
haven't
one.
really
It's
had a
called
bad product from them. They do like German style beer instead of Canada.
It's like one that's like Ladisio. I don't know. It's a Canadian brewery. They put out some decent stuff. They did a collab with, or it wasn't really a collab, but it was the owner of. Oh, come on, my mind is fading. Alchemist, the owner of Alchemist, went and he did a beer with this brewery in Canada. They made this IPA.
Cool.
I forgot what it was called. It was like,
Is the name of the brewery like French Canadian?
yeah, it has a D in it.
Yeah.
Descent. I don't know. It's like French. It's a French word with a D.
Jagman. Is that really you? There was a J that popped up in Craig's chat last night, and we were wondering who it is. Maybe it's Jagman. Fuck yeah.
I said you ain't getting on if I don't know who the fuck you are.
If it is, good to see you, bro. I miss you.
How you doing, boys? Yes. There's only one Jag, man. Miss Bumpy. How you doing, mate? How you doing, brother? Yeah, man. I'm the new Jay.
That's awesome, dude. I seen the J pop up in the chat yesterday. I'm like, who's this? we were thinking it was Harry's other half.
Yeah. I was pretty fucking smashed up yesterday. For some reason, I changed it to fucking J, and I've just left it at J now. I'm just the J.
You gotta change your hat. You're wearing an N hat. You need a J hat.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking get one or not.
No, it's good to see you, dude. We've missed you.
Yeah, man. How you boys been? It's good to see you, man.
What does the N stand for? Does it stand for Nevada?
It says for next lady.
Oh.
Jamie C, how you doing, brother, man? I hope you're
Jimmy.
good.
It's Jimmy C.
Oh, it's Jimmy, innit? Jimmy, I forgot now. Oh, fucking hell, man. It's good, man.
Everybody's changing their names.
Yeah, man.
Been good. I think the last time I saw you, you were sick.
Yeah, I was pretty fucking mashed up, man. I had that fucking sickness that's going around the UK, man. I was a bit bashed up.
You died and you're a zombie now?
Yeah, man. Come back now. I'm the zombie. I'm the J. I'm the J.
They call you Jay-Z.
Yeah, Jay-Z zombie. I was so hammered last night. I was messaging Craig, and Craig was like, "Yeah, man," and then he sent me the fucking link. But I went off partying on some other thing. It was some girls dancing, so I thought, okay, I'll stay here for a bit. Craig said, "Look, I can't offer you dancing, Jag man, but again, I can offer you some." What are you boys drinking? I'm on the fucking. I'm back on the old Braybrook Session Lager. It's good stuff, man.
Cool.
Bumpy's got the spicy Bohemian Pilsner.
The king of macros.
Fucking hell, he's on the VB.
I had a whiskey before.
Whiskey. And VB.
Oh, go on, lad. Fucking hell.
And
Miss is on the Maple Barrel Stout. Go on, lad.
12%. Yeah.
I'll tell you, Miss don't mess around, does he? He always has them big boys. He's fucking.
No, it's only
from 12%. I thought it was from Lexington.
It is from Lexington.
I'm joking with you. You said 12%.
This is honestly, it's nothing like super fantastic, but it's pretty good for Lexington. If you've ever had any of their barrel aged shit, you're kind of like, yeah, it's lackluster.
I
It's got a
scored
little bit more.
the Lexington Ale, the original, the barrel aged.
The cream
I
ale's
scored
good.
that pretty well, and people gave me shit for it. They're like, well, you don't know what you're talking about.
Their pumpkin beer is
horrible.
good. That
It's like, it's not that
10% fucking pumpkin beer they put out, I enjoy it. Whatever. That's why everybody's palate's different.
Jimmy C needs to jump on.
That's it. That's exactly Misk. If we all like the same, mate, it'd be fucking boring, wouldn't it?
That's what, Paul. What Paul said. That's the brewery I was talking about. Dia do Ciel.
Yeah. Good luck pronouncing that.
That guy right there. He needs to dust his webcam off.
Yeah, he'd be good on like a show like this. He's got really good knowledge.
Dieu du ciel. That's French for die of calories.
I can't speak to that. I don't speak.
Hey, where's last beer, man? Is
he? What did he say? He's still eating. He said I talked to him right before the show started. He's like, "Yep, just eating." 58 minutes later, he's still eating. What are you gonna do?
It's been going for an hour.
Almost didn't even do a show. Bumpy showed up. It was going to be just me and Josh. I figured Bumpy would show up.
Hey, man. Misk, I'll show up for you, fella, man. You're a top dude, man.
Definitely not as structured as I want it to be.
The J comes out. The J. I should have come on last time.
I didn't do anything on Thursday. I didn't have anybody lined up.
I honestly thought it was Jamie.
My money was tight.
Do you know what, Sam? I should have said in the fucking, because at one point I think Craig even said, "Oh, Jay, how you doing?" I should have said, "Fucking, it's me."
Yeah. Like I remember all that, but I just can't remember how it finished. It sort of just fizzled out.
Or something. You're like, get this Jay guy out of here.
Well, fucking Craig sent me the link, but then I fucking started hanging out on his fucking party thing with two other girls, and I thought, fuck it. And Crypto fucking sent me a link. She goes, "Oh, you want to come in private?" And I was like, fuck it, man. So I got smashed with Crypto till about fucking 5 a.m. Yeah. So.
See, I ended up going to bed real early, and then I had a 14-hour sleep.
Man, to come in with me and Crypto, fucking. That girl,
I feel good today because I finally got a decent sleep.
Yeah, that girl can drink. I'll give her a due, man. Fucking hell,
yeah.
She can drink.
She loves the ciders, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she was like fucking messing. I went off and she was like,
"Shit doesn't have no carbonation, man. It goes right down.
Let's keep going." I was like, "Fucking hell, it's 5 a.m. Crypto, I got to get a bit of kip." You know what I mean? Jesus.
Jagman just slaps down his end cap right next to her. Insider. Yeah.
Fucking next, you about done me, girl. You chug all night. And I was like, fucking, no, come on. Oh, no.
Bull fucking shit.
Never gets old.
Hey, man, was it a good one last night, though?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, man. Good fucking people, man.
Good people on there. But, yeah, I just like I had a fair deal. So I just can't remember how it sort of finished up. I think it just sort of fizzled out. And I can't remember whether Craig ended it or what. But, yeah, I ended up just going to, I've got a feeling I lasted out till the end and then just had a big nap. You know, when you wake up the next day and you're like, what the fuck happened? Like,
yeah, that's my weekends. That's my weekends.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know what, though? There's some fucking good people, as well as you fellas on YouTube. Loads of people have texted me and said, "Jag, man, you ain't been on for about a week. Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah, man, I'm just fucking living my life. Going to the pub, getting fucking smashed, you know what I mean? And doing my bits and pieces.
To be honest, I didn't know that you were missing.
Yeah, Bumby, man. I appreciate that, fella.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the only way I had to contact
He'll
was through
he'll
tap,
reemerge.
and I didn't think of that.
I'm needy, Sammy. I've even come off fucking Instagram, and I'm just playing the game. I fucking
Because like I remember I went to watch some of your like the YouTube vids that I was on and like watch them back. And then they were all missing. And then all of a sudden your Instagram's gone. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
I've had to take the fucking YouTube vids down because my sister messaged me.
Yeah.
My nephew is 11. He's watching them, and you know, a bit later on they get a bit saucy, don't they?
Yeah, fucking hell.
It's like fucking hell. I might have to take them down and fucking. You know what the youngsters like? They're well into the old YouTube, and he's watching them, and you know what I mean. It's like, nah, mate, can't be having that. Can't be.
And he'd start showing his friends at school. And
exactly. And before you know it, he's starting to fucking hell. So, hey man, for me, this is meeting guys like you. You know, sounds of a pound people.
God, Jimmy C.
Oh, about time. Fucking hell.
You're fucking famous now, dude. Fucking famous. You got shouted out on Hayes Boys and everything. Fucking go, man.
Yeah, that review. Let's go.
It was like Josh sent me that, and I'm like, holy shit.
Jeez, you really went to town on
it was all intentional. So
yeah.
I'll leave it.
Next time I come there, you guys better have some good shit. Make up for this bullshit.
All right, I'm out of beer for the night, but I do have a nice bottle of Salmon Run Coho Dread from the Finger Lakes. It's a local wine.
Yeah.
Go on, boy.
So I'm going to be indulging in this. You've even got a little thing on.
Hey, Jimmy, what's happened to you? Is it vodka? You normally do a little vodka.
Yeah, I don't have the vodka tonight. I got the wine instead.
Ah, good man.
Volvino Collapso.
You might collapse after that, brother.
I'll tell you what, it's good.
Go on, Sam. Go on, Sam.
I might have a whiskey here.
Yeah, boy.
I might have a vodka.
Probably shouldn't.
I might have a vodka.
Come on, boys. Let's get on the spirits.
Yeah, fuck it, man. Might have to. I'll drink these
Oh,
and then I'll put my older Ciroc vodka.
It can be. it can become extremely inebriated thoughts.
Hey, that's what happens, mate.
I got it.
Can you bring them here? Yeah.
I don't know. I started kind of late. I didn't drink. I've only had what 1, 2, 3, 4 Bud Ice and that 12%. Some flour and such. I'm doing all right. I can't drink wine, man. Wine makes me. That's a
Cheers, boys.
Dude, you poured way too much in there.
Cheers, man.
That's
fucking hell, Sam, that's not
It's
fucking
12%. It's
4
12%.
ounces of liquor in there.
Huh?
We're not here to fuck spiders, boys. Come on.
But you got to drink. You have to drink that. I don't give a shit. Go.
Yeah.
You don't like wine, Drew?
I
don't
love
no,
wine.
I've had a couple experiences with it, and it just doesn't sit well with me. I feel like I just don't feel good the next day, and
Yeah, man.
very dry.
The old fucking wine.
It dries me out real bad.
Yeah. You know, I'm primarily a beer drinker, right? I'll try and drink as much.
I drink all kind of shit.
Possibly get hold of, but this, I mean, wine. New York produces actually quite a lot of, I'd say, like fairly decent wine as well. So I want to support the local industries, and I'll buy stuff like this as well from time to time. So
Hell yeah.
I'll probably had this for a couple of months. I mean, It's not bad stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to.
It's good to see you, Jag.
Yeah, man, and you, Jimmy, man. Good to see you, mate. Your sound is about. I'm going to a local fucking beer festival on February the 4th. It's like to help a local brewery and all that. They're gonna. That'd be good. Yeah, I'm going with a few of the lads and all that, and that'd be good. Get smashed.
How many breweries do you have in your area, dude?
Yeah, quite a lot. I got quite lucky. One of the brewers is like one of my mates, and he's got like 4 fucking taps in his garden. So I go up there and I try and give him some money, and he's like, "Nah, don't worry about that, mate." I said, "What the fuck? I'm just trying to help you out, brother." And every time I come out of there, I can't remember getting home. But yeah, his mate is pretty local, and he's saying, "Oh, I'll just do a little bit of a beer fest February just to help me through and all that. The quiet months, and we're all going to buy a ticket. It's only a £5. Go out there, drink loads of beers, and help them, help them out." So I might come on YouTube.
You be careful on February 4th there. It's 10 days away from Valentine's Day, and Cupid, he could be out there target practicing.
Yeah. Hey, man, I'll make sure my target is on. Yeah, man, it's good to see you boys, man. I know it's only been a couple of weeks, and Bumby didn't even know I was missing, but I was out of action for a couple of weeks, mate.
That's because I miss hanging out with all the Europeans. Meaning I never do it.
Yeah. Okay, where's Luke? Luke John. Normally he's piping in on the fucking messages, isn't he?
Dry January. What a dickhead.
He's sobbing in his pillow.
You fucking joking me. He is never doing dry January, surely.
Yeah, I'm sure that boy sweats a lot. There's no way he can.
Now, from what I remember, I reckon he actually cracked a beer yesterday.
No, he did. He fucking drank like 12 yesterday. He's not doing dry January.
What I thought. Did he pop up? He popped up on Craig's, didn't he?
Yeah, so like I was on
towards the end.
Yeah, I was on, and then I jumped off, and I think he jumped on about 20 minutes or so afterwards.
Yeah,
and he was there till the end. So yeah, he was.
The last part of Craig's I can't really remember.
Yeah, he was in good form last night.
Yeah.
Last part of Craig's show is nobody wants to remember. So.
Yeah.
I'm sure Craig was pissed because he sent me. He said, "Jag, man, I fucking love you. Here's the link, man." And I was
Come
like,
on, man. Get in here. Let's drink a beer, Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon, get in here. I'll drink one more beer with you. Only if you come in.
Bumpy said he'll hang out for another beer, bro. You got to come on or he's going to leave.
Hey, where's last beer, man?
I'm talking football.
Listen, I'm not responsible for where that gentleman is. He said he'll be here. We're an hour and 10 minutes in.
It's fucking.
He said he'd be here. He said he'd be here before I even showed up.
Yeah,
that's what he said.
I reckon Josh was probably the first guest locked in. Then Bumpy's on, and then I'm on. It's like, where the fuck is he?
Yeah. I'm just a special guest.
Well, I'm no last beer, but I'm here. Hey, I almost got around. Cheers, guys. All right.
Yeah, boy.
All right, man. Yeah, look at that rock and roll. Look at.
How you doing, drunk? I hope you're good, mate. I hope you're good, fella.
Yes, sir, Sammy. Jackman.
Have you two Drunken One and Jackman met before?
No, I think it's the first time. First time, mate.
Yeah.
Bless your heart, Jack.
Can I have a private conversation right now? I want to have a private conversation with Dan. If you want to drink with me, you've got to change your shift. You've got to get on the first shift, okay? I can't do this like staying up until 4 o'clock in the morning stuff anymore. I'm getting older. My body can't handle it. I need to sleep at my regular scheduled sleeping times. Okay? So it's on.
Bullshit! Bull fucking shit! Yeah, man, that's what's up. Drewski, I love Drewski.
Wait until you're on the other side of the world and trying to fucking get in on everyone else's action.
Right? Yeah. That's tomorrow afternoon for you all, right? That's right. It's 8:10 p.m. here, right, in Texas, right? It's freaking
Yeah, 10 past 1 here in the afternoon.
right in the afternoon, right? They're day drinking. Come on.
Getting the daytime club. Sammy's part of the daytime club.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Come on, here we go. Woo!
Does that make him a sunshine boy?
I'm not sure what that means.
Drewy,
I
chug.
don't know, but nobody laughed.
I was parched. I need to wet my beak.
We haven't had a chug for a while. I think it's time.
Oh, you want to do a chug?
I'll have to go get another beer, but yes, I will have a chug.
Go on,
Another venereal butt.
Come on, Sam.
All right.
Yeah.
I reckon we can figure it out.
Happy Sunday to some of y'all, but happy Saturday to most of us. Right?
Yeah, drunk man. Nice to meet you, fella.
Yeah,
Cheers.
man. I remember your name. I don't know that I've ever met you as a person, but I thought you were in the comments before. Maybe it was back in the craft beer tourist days, CBP, that just popped in. I remember seeing your name. Yeah, for some reason, or maybe I'm wrong. I think we've been acquaintances before, but it's nice to see your face, man. Right? Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Let's go, Brandon. Come on, join us.
Let's go, Brandon.
T.O. Jagman's like me. We sort of got through with Kent, Craig.
Oh, okay. Craig Reaver.
And then, sort of, grew from there.
He's a fucking top dude, Craig.
Right. No,
Good
he's
fella.
a good guy. That one. Yeah, he's a good guy.
I was waiting for this day to come.
When half of your panel is from foreigners.
When the other boys meet the other boys.
Man. We all have something in common. We like to drink. We like to drink.
Come on now, Bobby. Here we go, son. Here we go. Come on. Fucking pump your fucking muscles up. Twice as fucking big as mine. You know what I mean? What's going on here?
It was inevitable. I knew that.
Shit, that hurts. I pumped it up. Now it hurts. Yeah.
I don't mean that in a bad way. By
No,
any
by
means.
no means. Hey, we're representing worldwide. Come on now. We got some America. We got Australia. Jimmy and Justin, y'all are UK. Are you UK guys, or where are you from?
Yeah, man. I'm UK.
UK. All right. Whoop, whoop. Right. Pump it up. Yeah. Awesome, man. Awesome.
You sound Australian.
To me, it all kind of sounds the same. You know, I just don't know any better.
Apparently, we're brothers, Jagman.
Nothing wrong with it. It's okay.
Get your VV.
It's funny. It's funny how the Americans can't tell the accent apart.
Yeah. If anything, to me, you two boys down below, Jamie and Jagman, sound more
US, and they all think that all the UK European people sound the same.
Yeah.
That's
All right, here's the difference.
There's
Southern
a
redneck,
widespread of
blue collar northern.
Oh,
Right,
no,
okay,
these
yeah,
guys
yeah. Right, yeah. We're just saying. Yeah.
Finally decided to show up.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, man.
You back out what happened.
Last beer. Come on. You can't have that, son. Come on. How you doing, mate? The Jag-Man is fucking...
Hell yeah, Jagman's finally back. I was worried about you.
Yeah, man.
Nah, man. All good, man. Jag-Man is fucking back. I drunk my way through it. You know? It's just...
There you go.
You drunk your way through dry January?
Yeah, right. Drink all the way through. We're talking about accents like northern and southern or whatever. I might
only
not sound
drank
like
dry
southern,
beers.
but-
It was okay.
My bad.
What was that? Northern, southern?
Oh no! So even in here in America, yeah, I don't sound the most southern. There's some more sounding folks down here. Anyway, we sound different than the Northerners, i.e., Jesse and Last Beer. But I've heard even in UK that there's a different dialect between like if you live in South UK, like or Yorkshire, however friends. Anyway, but it's totally different, and so the dialect is quite a bit different. Australian sounds a lot like
I believe it's called Gaelic over there, not dialect.
No, even in Australia, we have like different sort of.
Do you?
Yeah, you can tell differences between states and stuff.
Oh, what? So they don't all sound like you, Sam?
No.
Thank God.
You'll get like city folks sound a bit more like they're not as boganish as me, and they might sound like more American or English or whatever, but like I'm real country, so
there you go.
I'm as Aussie as they come.
There you go. All right, right. So you're like a redneck when it comes to the Australian or whatever. Down over here, we call it redneck.
Boy.
He's like a country guy. You're a redneck. Okay.
He's the guy that has a backpack and goes mountain climbing.
Camps out in the bush.
Yeah.
How many hikers were missing that year, Sam?
No, that's not a shop in the water by prairie.
Get your goat out your backpack right now and just show it on cam. Come on. Where's that goat?
Never said I had that, Joe.
I'm gonna get ready.
I see you over there, Mark. Yeah,
if I was working in Jupiter still, I could stop by that shop and get it, but I'm not driving that far out of my way to go get a beer.
I hope it's not bad.
Jupiter's
I got
far away.
The vanilla one was fucking great. I mean, I don't know. Not like super world class, but it was good for what it is.
I'm already setting the bar low, so I'm not.
Yeah, I know. That's the whole thing. All the OGs, their ABVs are starting to slip, but Prairie's bringing it back up, and it's
this one's like 14.3 or something like that.
Yeah, they're not making no slouchy. Like I said, just stay away from the bomb series.
What are you drinking, Josh?
I have
That's swill. You don't want any of that.
Marlowe Ales, one of their Asking Kindly IPAs.
Still that's quite strong, though, isn't it?
That beer is. I've heard a lot of good things about Marlowe.
What's the ABV? 7%. Yeah.
People, but I don't
Josh don't fuck around, does he, with the old percentages?
I do not know. No, but the Asking Kindly, they do different hop series and stuff. Like I have a teal can, which is all Galaxy. This one's like HBC or whatever. But they always switch up their rotation.
What's the
Josh has severe palate fatigue from hazies, but all he drinks is hazies. So it's like, come on. Give us another style, bro.
That's all I use.
Fucking Alex.
Which one is it?
I don't have any
a whole
other
bunch.
in there.
There's a whole bunch of Asking Kindly. Which one is it, Josh? There's a whole bunch.
You ain't gonna chug that, surely.
It's the HBC.
Is it featuring
Sam said he wanted to chug a beer.
Asking Kindly featuring
Yeah, it's featuring HBC. I think it's HBC.
Chugging that whiskey, you're gonna be in trouble.
HBC.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
You'd be good for a while.
HBC, blah, blah, blah.
I thought they pouched beers over
ABV.
Australia.
Yeah, 7%.
You're
They always
you're
switch up like a teal color
Yeah,
one. It's like a gal. All
Yeah.
Marlowe's good, dude. I like Marlowe. Everything I had from there has been pretty good.
Yeah, that's
better than the treehouse. Better than the treehouse you got.
Hell yeah. Fuck Treehouse.
Is that
what do you get those? What
You
do
got
get
a
those
bad drop of
fucking
treehouse.
treehouse the one you got a queue at?
I'm gonna find out. John knows got packages out. I don't.
They
know,
don't want
John.
any of that.
Yeah, they
Treehouse.
are. Yeah, they are. There's three of them.
Did you get yours? Because you said you're supposed to
I got
get
mine.
yours
I
today.
haven't yet.
Yeah.
I haven't yet. Tuesday. No. What?
He told me Tuesdays, and yours was still coming today.
Oh shit! Let me go check the front porch. Maybe right. It's raining out there. Let me go check now. Right.
Delicious. It's
Which
good.
I don't understand. But
Fuck,
That is weird. Yeah, because you're closer to him than I
I
am.
think straight line
I'm gonna go and get a steady rolling man for Sam.
There you go.
Yes, come on, here we go, brother. Here we go, son.
What is this can?
12.29. Is that when this is can? Hold on. Let's see.
12.9.
12.29, I think. 12.29. This was.
Oh, that's a date. I thought you were talking about the ABV. I was like, holy shit, that's a hell of a beer.
Well, I still got those pinkies up in the fridge too, but that's another night.
Those are like 11% or more, right?
No, 18.4.
What? That's stronger than wine.
It's a quintuple IPA, 18.4.
Oh my
pinkies up.
goodness. Holy shit.
So
That's
Marlo is telling me 2 hours 9 minutes from me.
Oh shit! Yeah. They just opened up their own spot, so they're getting produced through 12%, but now they have their own little spot now.
Damn.
They opened up their
That'll
own.
make you want money.
Yeah.
The wobbly
Marlo's
pop,
big,
as Paul Miniford calls it, we call them wobbly pops.
Mhm.
Now, Jimmy C has a Pennsylvania accent. I can understand him.
This Jimmy C or the other one?
Yes, come on.
Well, yeah, there's another Jimmy C. Right.
There's Jagman. Jagman's back.
Here we go. Steady fucking road.
Oh, damn.
Sam, this is what we're saying, bro.
There's only room for one Jimmy C in fucking the YouTube community.
That's it. Right up there.
Yeah, the other Jimmy C, he's an American. He's quite different. He's quite different.
Jimmy C's famous on Instagram now. He got
Oh,
on
is
the
Yeah?
Instagrams. Yeah. He's on the Hayes Boys. That's
about
big
that?
news.
Huh.
That's
I
it.
just I just responded to that post, Josh. So
Oh hell yeah!
I had to clarify a few things.
How crazy was that though? I was scrolling through
Yeah.
Instagram and that popped up, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Jamie C reviewed that beer last night because he was the only
How
one.
the
That
hell did that like? I wonder how that actually got recognized. Was it like somebody from Fidens was like
Maybe.
close to whoever runs that site and
This
says
guy
like, hey,
just totally trashed our beer, man. And Hayes Boys was like, "Fuck yeah, we're gonna post that."
Fuck yeah!
it'd be so great if they could rebrand that as Cock Heavy Nightclub. Really, so good.
Oh, right.
I'd love it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Anyway, so that's my 5 minutes of fame.
There's your 5.
There you go, right? That's all good. That's all good. Yeah, happy Saturday, man.
Biden's
everybody
minutes
had a
of
good
fame.
day?
Yep.
I did a little,
5 minutes of fame.
did a little work with did a little work earlier today, and then hung out with a friend and discussed some other stuff, and had a few beers, and might have found something to smoke on, and I'm back, man. I'm feeling all right. It's